Cool. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, how do you find your passion? How do you find your purpose in life? So I told you guys how to find your purpose. So I want to just get it from a different perspective from a good friend of mine. So this is Tevin. Introduce yourself, Tevin.
What's good, man? What's good? I'm happy to be on the channel, man. I'm Tevin. I'm from the Bay. I've been knowing Raymond since I was 19 years old. I'm 26 right now, and man, we go way back, man, way back.
Yeah. You know how I met Tevin is it was Miss Perry's class, junior college. You remember that?
Yeah, man. Yep. And I remember we literally, bro, we read still to this day one of the probably if you remember, Outliers, where they talked about the
Yeah.
10,000 hour rule, and I think that's something actually that like a lot of people always say to this day. They're like, yeah, there's this 10,000 hour rule, yada yada yada. And I'm like, man, me and Miss Perry actually had us reading that book, bro, and that book is actually like really good, man, because it actually talks about how like the universe pretty much like just aligns with certain things, man, like if you just put the time in, which is what I and to this day that's probably still one of my favorite books, bro. Like I think I still actually have that book, and
Yeah.
it's marked up, bro. It's marked up with so many highlights and all that.
Yeah, so when I met Tevin in the classroom, in Miss Perry's class, when I first saw him, I was like, this guy was going to be my best friend. There was something about him, like when you see somebody's aura, like he was always the type of guy who was asking questions, like he would not shut up. I was like, who is that guy? I need to talk to that guy. So just coming off that now, bro, how did you find your passion for film? Like, how did you find it? Because a lot of us, it's impossible for us to find that passion. So I just want to break it down to you. What got you into the film industry? And like I remember, first of all, you major in marketing, so just break that down for us, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I majored in advertising, but man, dog, like I remember before we met, I want to say it was right after I graduated college. It was probably around June 12th, actually. I saw this LeBron James Nike commercial, and he had just won his first like NBA championship. And I remember just there was this Nike commercial that really struck with me, and I was like, yo, like I want to make commercials for Nike. And literally, man, like I decided I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to DVC in San Ramon for a year, and then I'm gonna go to Oregon, and then I'm gonna get an internship with Nike, and then I'm gonna start making commercials. And literally, like that's how it all started, man. Was it started with a Nike commercial, and from there, man, I just planned it all out. And I remember I was telling you all year, I was like, yeah, man, I want to go to Oregon. I want to go to Oregon, and
I
I
remember
ended up
that.
going to Oregon, man, and making films, and then eventually, man, ended up moving down here to LA.
Yeah,
But man, I would say like what was it, 2013? It's been a 7 year journey, man, and I think this year seven, man, is finally. I feel like I'm moving in. Not only am I moving in the right direction, but I feel like I'm uh, I'm literally stepping into like the golden years. Took me seven
yeah,
years, but it was worth it.
yeah. Let me just break that down real quick, guys. Do you guys see how Tevin had a plan? He had a strategy because he had a purpose. Whenever you have that purpose, you have a destination. He went to Oregon. He's an advertising major, and he had steps to get to that goal. So whenever you guys want to do something that you love, you guys gotta have goals, because if you don't have goals, it's just an imagination. You gotta take action. So Tevin is a prime example of what it takes to be successful. And describe to me, like, who are you working with now? Because I remember one time you were telling me children, all that, bro. Just
Yeah, man. So I've done. Oh shoot, I think. Can you hear me? Oh, yep, you can hear me. Yeah, man. So I've done, I've done work with Nike. I've done work with LeBron James's company. Um, I've done work with Adidas. I've done work with Damian Lillard. I've done work
yeah, I
with
saw that.
NBA. I've done.
Well, you work with Ye?
Nah. That was
Oh,
just that was just some stuff that me and my homies made in college. But I've done work
okay.
with Khalid. Y'all know Khalid.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, like the list goes on and it's growing. And I just actually got done writing the script to my first feature film, my first movie, man. So hopefully, give it
congratulations.
some time, man. A movie's coming next, man.
Yeah, Guys, if you guys want to follow Tevin on Instagram, I'm gonna put his Instagram down below. Like, guys, remember who Tevin is, because you know how Bruce Wayne, we always have a white Bruce Wayne. He is gonna be the first guy who's going to make Bruce Wayne black. Mark my words,
I
man.
would hope, man. I would
Yeah,
hope. Nah, I would hope. I appreciate it, man. That would
like
be
we need
dope.
change, bro.
Nah, bro, that change is gonna come. If anything, it could happen right now, you know?
100, bro. So look, what makes you so passionate about film? Like, how did you know that film is my shit? I want to start writing. Like, how did you know, bro?
I think I knew film was my stuff when I felt a certain way watching that LeBron commercial. I think
Yeah,
like it was the music, it was showing the journey, it was the storytelling. I think that it made me cry and it inspired me. You know what I mean? To just kind of see his journey to get his first NBA championship in that commercial. And it was like 60 seconds, you know what I mean? So it was just like feeling is everything, and I think like everything comes through video. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, 100.
I think music and video, like you're on video right now with Skype, like your episodes, like you're giving, and content has the power to change lives. So I think
Of
I
course.
realized that through content and through film and through storytelling, I think it has the impact to change lives. So I knew that when I watched it, and I was like, yo, the way that I feel motivated and inspired, and I want to actually go out and help people feel the same way, man. So that's when I
Yeah,
decided that making content was what I was gonna do for the rest of my life, man. And I realized how powerful that tool is. You know what I mean?
yeah, and that's the most important thing. Like, I love how, like, when you find your purpose and you want to just add value to people's lives, bro.
Mm.
It's it does wonders whenever you want to help people. It just, the law of attraction. Because when I created a YouTube channel, like, I just wanted to help people. I wanted to provide inspiration, motivation, just hella comedy, the rise of the abundance cheek slaves. I just want to just provide that to the people, and it just started growing. So
Yeah,
that is like the main purpose of just finding your passion, is to be able to help people. And do you remember what age? Excuse me. Do you remember what age you saw that LeBron James commercial?
I was 18, bro.
18.
18 years old. 18 years old, and I'm 26 right now. So I've been at it for 8 years now. 8 years,
Yes.
almost. So I definitely say that I'm close to my 10,000 hours. You know?
Yeah. It takes a long time to get to those 10,000 hours, bro. But like, when you're doing film, like, I'm pretty sure when everything in life that you do, you definitely have ups and downs, and some days you doubt yourself. So tell me how you overcome that, and tell me what is the steps to, get into the right,
Well, you know
state
what, bro?
of
Like
mind.
it takes I think that for me, man, I definitely do have moments where I'm down and moments where I feel like it's not going to work out. But I think at the end of the day, man, I'm learning to take it one task and one day at a time. And I think that the more that you do that, some days you are going to feel unmotivated. But I think the biggest thing that it's as simple as getting out of bed. And I think that every day I do the same two things. I get up out of bed and I'm like, okay, I'm up. Let me get my day started. But I do the same thing every single night, and then I get on my knees and I pray to God and I say, you know what? I got one step closer, and I've been doing that for 8 years straight. Where literally I'll say to God, like, look, I can feel it. Like every day that I get down on my knees every night, I'm like, all right, I got another step closer. All right, something good happened to me today, and I'm just
Yeah.
super thankful. So it's actually the best feeling. Like every night when I tuck myself in, I know that I gave it my all to get to. I know I took one step, and I know we've talked about this before, but like
Yeah.
you gotta treat like literally if it's putting a grain of a grain of rice in a bowl, like it's just like, yo, just take it one time, one droplet
Yeah.
at a time, but at a time. And even if it's literally brushing your teeth, or even if it's doing one push up, or even if it's emailing one person or calling one person, like you got one step closer. So it's like, let me not focus on taking any steps back. Let me focus on
Yeah.
just taking one step forward every day.
Exactly. And I love how, like, you get into routines, because that's how I changed my life too. It's just I really got into just small routines, and this small routines turn to big things, because I simply start my day. I just get up out of bed and I do my bed, brush my teeth, and I check my emails. Once you start doing things so repetitively, it will become second nature to you. And once you get
Yes.
into the routines, you start reading more, you start doing things more, and eventually, when you get into routines, it will get you to that goal. It will teach you how to become disciplined. It's one step at a time. Because
Yes.
where a lot of people are going, I tell my subscribers this all the time. Like, people are just so focused on the future. People are just so focused on the past. You can't focus on the things that you cannot control. But what you can focus on is being in the moment and just embracing the moment. Because if you focus on the moment, you focus on today, you'll build a better tomorrow. Because
Absolutely, bro.
especially being in the film industry, it's very competitive. I know that. So the fact that you're taking it one day at a time, bro, that is beautiful.
Bro, man, yeah, like you just said, bro, routines, man. I do the same thing every morning, bro. But you know what though? It
What's up?
takes you go through like peaks and valleys, right? And before, bro, like during quarantine, I was getting up like at 9 o'clock, man, 10 o'clock, bro. I recently just like I actually, it helped me. I actually read or I actually listened to one of your podcasts or one of your videos, and ever since then, man, like I've been getting up at 6:15, gym by 7. I literally have it on my phone. Like I'll show you right now.
Yeah,
I
which
literally
video
have it.
was that, bro? Which video was that?
Yeah, I forgot which one it was, bro. It was one of it was something about like the abundance mindset, or it actually was one of those where it was just like it was you take control of the day. But pretty much you can see right here, bro. Literally, you can't really see it, but it
Yeah, I
says
see it, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
can you move
says
up,
it's
yeah, right there. Yeah, yeah. It's 6:15, 7 a.m.
yep.
Okay.
So 6:15, road to a mill, 7 a.m. gym time, man. So it's just like I know in my head, like, look, bro, you got 45 minutes to get prepared to go to the gym. I do the same thing every morning, bro. I wake up, I make the biggest thing, bro. Make your bed in the morning.
Yeah,
Make your bed in the morning.
right? Facts.
If you make your bed in the morning, bro, like literally, you're not gonna be you're not gonna want to get back in it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, yo, and my day has started. So, bro, I literally do the same thing. I wake up, I make my bed, I go in my refrigerator, I pour myself again, I pour my gallon of water up, fill
Yeah.
that bad boy up, put some water in my BCAAs, throw it in
Yeah.
the fridge. I take a shower, bruh. Wake up, make sure I would just wake up, just wash off the sleep. Then I put my gym clothes on, bruh. Then I literally have my BCAAs, bruh. Drink another gallon, drink some more water, bruh. At least half a gallon. Go to the gym, and I'm out of the gym by at least like 8:30, bro. You know
And
what
it's,
I'm saying?
I remember, yeah, and I remember you telling me, sorry to interrupt. I remember you telling me that when you get up in the morning, you take cold showers, right? Do you do that?
I try to, but I just take a shower in general, bro, because I feel like
Yeah.
at times, bro, like my body, people are like, man, you're weird. Like you go to the shower, you take a shower even before you go to the gym. It's just like, nah, bro, like people don't understand. Like for me, bro, how I train my mind is like once the water hits me and I'm refreshed, it's like, okay, my body's up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I can't just get up out of bed and be like, all right, man, like I'm gonna just put my gym clothes on and go to the gym. It's like, nah,
Right.
bro. If it's 6:30 in the morning, bro, I'm gonna take that shower, bro. I'm gonna freshen up, bro. I'm gonna, put some deodorant on, put some lotion on, whatever, bro. And I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm going to the gym because it's time to take care of business. Like I treat the gym like I'm going to the office, man. So it's like, I know I'm not getting fresh, but let me just at least throw some water and wash up a little bit, and then when I come back, I'll take another one. You feel me? So that
Yeah.
shit just helps me clear my mind. You feel me?
Definitely. It's me, and what I do is when I take a shower in the morning, like it's what I do is I will have the hot water on, and I at the very end of the shower, what I do is just turn it to extreme cold for like a minute, 3 minutes, and just sit there because that shit just shocks you, and it just wakes you up.
Fix
And
you up, bro.
some of the guys who are subscribed to the channel, it's hard for them to go to the gym. But I always tell them that when you go to the gym, it releases these endomorphines in your brain. It's
Yeah,
like it releases stress, bro. So like when you
hell
tell
yeah,
them that feeling, bro. Tell them that feeling
bro.
once you
Like,
leave the
bro,
gym,
I'm
bro.
gonna
'Cause
I'm
they
gonna
don't
tell you,
understand.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like, I, I'll give you an example today, man.
Yeah.
Bro, there's days for me, bro, where I'm just like, look, that's why I enjoy, bro. I know it's hard for people because of the at home workout shit, but
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm so glad that my gym opened back up because I know that as soon as I leave the house, there's no turning back. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And it takes an extreme amount of discipline to be able to be like, okay, I'm gonna get up out of bed and I'm gonna work out here in my room. You know what I mean? So I condemn anybody who's doing the home workouts, but I'm so thankful that my gym opened back up because literally, bro, I know like as soon as I leave the house, I'm not turning back. I already got in the car and left, so I'm literally gonna have to get my sweat on. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, and the toughest thing, man, that I hate every single damn day. I know me and you talk about our dynamic warm ups, and I've been doing that. But recently, man, I went back to just like, yo, let me just hop on this treadmill 5 minutes just to start just sweating. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
the hardest thing, bro. I know everybody hates the treadmill, but I'm just like, you know what? It trains you mentally because it's just like, yo, let me just go on this treadmill for 5 minutes and just zone out. Let me not look at the time. Let me just run on
Yeah.
this treadmill, warm up, bruh, then do some dynamic stretches after, bruh. It's just like that's why I like just going on the treadmill first thing is because like, yo, I know even though my body is like, ah, man, I don't feel like being here, my body is just like, all right, you gotta go. You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of like just push. It's like pushing a kid in the pool. It's like
Right.
because I know if I do my dynamic stretches first, bro, I'm gonna be straight. But if I hop on that damn treadmill right before, bro, it's like,
Wake your
oh,
ass up, huh?
it's like, all right, you gotta wake up. Then from there, my body's already warm, and I'm like, oh, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like that. And then I come back and it's 8:30. It's like, yo, I got the rest of the day ahead of me. I already feel like I accomplished most for the day, bro. Like I already worked out. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Feels good,
man.
huh?
Feels good as hell, bro. It's so good for the mental because my mind thinks so clear and it helps with my creativity. You feel me?
Yeah. And the fact that, like when you train yourself to go to the gym, you build that discipline. Not only if you're just helping yourself out, but that small thing when you go to the gym, that sacrifice, it goes a long way because when you overcome an obstacle in life or like when you're struggling with something, it's that willpower, it's that emotional strength, it's just that mental strength. You just
Yeah,
pull that with out of you.
yeah, man. I mean, bro, when you're struggling to lift a weight, man, I mean, all that is building your mental. It's not only building
Exactly.
because, bro, like there's moments when you're at the gym and you're like, oh, I can't get it up, I can't get it up, but then you fight it and you do that extra rep. You know,
Yeah.
but that's mental because it's telling you, well, shoot, if I could do this extra rep at the gym, I could put in a little bit more extra work to get stuff done. And everything
Exactly.
is discipline, bro. Everything is discipline. If
Exactly.
you have enough discipline to be like, yo, I'm gonna go to the gym 4 days out of the week, then you're gonna have enough discipline to last you a while, man. It's foundational things, you know. Mind,
Yeah.
body, and spirit, foundational
Ex-
things.
Exactly. Just me, just being able to go to the gym every single day. That little shit right there helps me build the discipline to build my YouTube channel, to build my personal training business. Because I know that if I simply do not put the work in, my personal training business will not grow and my YouTube channel will not grow. And I know that if I do not go to the gym, I cannot build muscles to fuck these hoes to sleep and slay cheeks. You understand what I'm saying? It's just about being consistent and building that discipline because where does the confidence comes from? It comes from going to the gym and working on yourself.
It's mental, man. You feel good about yourself mentally. You feel good about yourself physically. And yeah, I understand the female part. I definitely do understand that with the young women. But it's just like, nah, bro. Like for me, dog, it's just like uh, it helps me where it's like I feel good, I look good, and that contradicts into the way that I walk, the way that I carry myself, and the way that I
Exactly.
just overall just embody. It's like you get a glow to you, you know, and
Yeah.
you want to have that glow where people are like, damn, I don't know what it is, but you just seem like you're glowing, like you're happy,
Yeah. That
you're
water,
healthy.
that diet, bro.
That water, that diet, man, bro. So it's just like it really goes a long way, man. And it starts, bro. Like the gym could be one small thing that helps change your life, or working out, or running, or stretching, whatever. And I will say, man, like I go to the gym regularly, and it helps with my creativity, man, and it helps me
100.
with the person that I am. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. That's whenever I have a struggle with an idea, bro, I just go to the gym. It just because you need to find like an escape. Like our escape is like the gym. Like if, for the people who are listening to this, if you don't like going to the gym, figure out an escape. Go on a walk, play chess,
Yeah,
whatever,
man.
whatever it is.
Everybody got those escapes. If it's not the gym, it could be going on a walk. It could be playing chess. It could be drawing. I don't know. It could be listening to music, man. But at times we need to get out of our own thoughts and just relapse, man. And I think that's what helps me with the gym, man. Is just not being in my own thoughts. I'm able to let all those endorphins out. Because in the gym, I'm not really thinking. I'm just doing. I'm listening to
Yeah.
music and I'm just doing. All right, here's what I got to do. All right, for sure. You know.
hmm And I want to ask you a question, but since you've been watching my videos, man, I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you, how has the abundance mindset helped you on a daily basis? Like, what are
I
some
think,
things?
man. I think the thing that's helped me the most, man, is I think, man, just being a beast, bro. Being a beast. I think the thing that I appreciate looking at your videos is you're a beast, bro. So like your videos really remind me like be the man. Like be the when I say be the man, it's like nah, like be the shit. Like be the confident man. Be the person that walks in the room. It's like, damn, I wish I was that guy. Like it's like shit, like financially, spiritually, you gotta have that walk, like you gotta be the king, man. Like LeBron. LeBron calls
Yeah,
himself the king. You gotta have that mentality where it's just like nobody can beat you, nobody can defeat you. The day can't defeat you, the gym can't defeat you, the weather can't defeat you because you have that mindset. And it's just like just hearing you, bro, like hearing you talk about like you literally just gotta have that strong mentality, man. Like you on your Tony Robbins hype, man. You know what I
I
mean?
appreciate you, man.
Eric Thomas stuff. And it's just like, bruh, sometimes people just need to hear it, man. And like I said, bruh, I think I listened to you. It might have been a Sunday, I think it was, or it might have been a Monday morning. And I
hmm
was like, man, let me just go listen in, to Raymond. I ended up staying on like 5 of your videos, and it just now it was like, all right, cool. Now getting up at 6:15 and getting into the gym by 7, man, it's no problem for me. You know what I mean? So now it's just like it's no matter what time I go to sleep, even though I should be going to sleep soon, no matter what time I go to sleep, like it's always there's never it's like, yo, I could go to sleep at 12 and get up at 6:15, no problem, because it's that discipline in my head where it's like I know if my alarm clock goes off, you have that option right there in your day right there starts when your alarm goes off, and you have that choice. Either I'm gonna get up out of bed or I'm gonna just lay here and lay here. And it's just like, nah, bro. As soon as you let your feet hit the ground, my day has already started. Because I'm not gonna get back in bed. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, let me just go lay back down. Like everything starts with that moment. Is where
bro.
it's like,
That,
do I
that
get up?
mindset too,
Do
bro.
I get
Yep.
up right now, or I lay in bed?
hmm
And if you choose to be like, let me just lay in here a little bit longer, that's when you're like, you already lost the day. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
that's what helps me out, man. That's why I appreciate your videos, bro, because we literally,
100.
man, we started from so far, bro. Like me and you were doing damn near, we were doing 2 a days. You know what I mean? Like we were playing basketball at night and training at Fitness 19 in the mornings, man. Going on
Yeah,
runs and
man.
going on runs in Ceremony after we got done working out, bro. Like talking about our goals and shit in the car. You know what I mean? Like on the late nights. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Those late night talks, bro, it's just like, we came a long way, but I sacrifices. I remember this one time I was talking to you, man, where do we see ourselves in 10 years? And I never thought to myself that I'll be doing like YouTube channel, just get in
Yeah.
front of a camera, talking shit, and working, being like a film director. It's just amazing how, like, if you just really just continue to push and be willing to learn and be able to grasp the knowledge, just be hungry for knowledge, and like change your mindset, because if you change your mindset you can change your life. Because a lot of people,
Hmm.
they don't have that abundance mindset. They always live in scarcity. They never want to take action. They always want to complain, because the guys that I skype, they always complain. They always have an excuse for everything. So what I try
Hmm.
to tell people is, no, excuses does not solve your problems. It's about taking action. And
Hmm.
you're like, the reason why I Skyped you, because you're in a prime example, because you're the type of guy that takes action. You're the type of guy that's not taking any bullshit. You go out there, you make it happen. That's why I want to talk to you, ask like, how did you get into film? Like, how did you find your passion? I feel like people need to hear that, from a different
Yeah,
perspective.
man. Yeah, man. Nah, dog. It's like I said, man. It's for me, man. I just knew what I wanted. I knew I wanted to make commercials for Nike. I knew I wanted to make films. I knew I wanted to make my movie, bro. And to this day, like I would say, compared how bad I wanted to go to Oregon that year that you met me is pretty much how bad I wanted. to make my first movie, man. And I've been having this same drive for the last maybe 2 or 3 years to make my feature film. And now, bro, like I just got done with a 125-page script, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I've been writing for a year. You know what I mean? So it's like finally it's done, and now, hopefully by next summer, we're making it come to life, and
God
actually
willing.
filming it, God willing. So it's just like,
Yeah.
bro, like for me, man, the formula is simple. Stay disciplined, work, keep your mental right, and stay patient, man, on this journey. Because a lot of times, patience is a virtue, man. I got like probably 6 projects that I'm working on right now that probably won't come out for another 3 months to a year, maybe 2 years. And I know that they're gonna change my life, but I just gotta be patient, bro.
Yeah. Definitely. That's how my YouTube channel started too, bro. I'm telling you, bro, if you just sacrifice and you're just patient, it will come, because the law of attraction, you put in what you get out. Because my YouTube channel did not get monetized overnight. It's about being consistent. It's about being patient.
Bro,
It's about
yeah,
being
bro,
hungry.
your
It's about
shit,
being
you started. You
sacrificed.
went
I know
from
you're gonna
getting
get it, bro.
10 views to what, 2,000?
Yeah, bro. It's crazy, man. It's about consistency, man. It's just about how bad you want it. It all comes down to that. There's no secret recipes to life. It's about just showing up every single day.
Just
It's about
show
just
up, man.
to
Just
show up.
take care of your business. That's simple as that. I put that on my Instagram like a day or two ago, and it's just like, just take care of your business. Take care of business. Simple as that. Like if you're a professional at whatever you do, no matter if you're sick, tired, hungry, you still get the job done. And it's like I like that's the thing is like I know I have a job to do, and that job I got to do every day. I got to be a professional. And I read in a book that were like being a professional is getting the job done no matter what the circumstance. And that's what you got to be. We got to be professionals, man. You're a life coach, man. You're a motivator. You're a coach. You're an inspirer. You're a trainer. Like you have
Yeah,
people that you don't want to let down. So you have to be a professional, and no matter how you're feeling, you got to wake up hyped. And same
exactly.
thing for me, man. Like no matter how I feel, I got to get a job done. I got to get these films made, for the people.
Yeah. And that just reminds me, like on the days that I don't even feel like training people, on the days that I don't even want to make videos, I just force myself to, because it's about taking that one step. It's about just really just making every single day productive. It doesn't have to be 100%. It can be 5% or 10%, just as long as you're getting something done. That's the beauty
Hmm.
of it, man.
Nah, man, you're right, bro. You're right. So I hope this was helpful to your people, man, to your
Yeah, bro.
community, to your tribe, bro. Your tribe. This
Definitely.
is your tribe, man. The people listening, man, is your tribe. They gonna rock with you. If you made Life of Abundance hoodies and shirts, they gonna copy, bro. If you dropped a book, they gonna copy it. And that's
Yeah,
the
that's the
biggest
goal,
thing
man.
is you gotta read that book. I think I told you that book called Tribes, and it's
Try.
literally if you got 5 people and they back you by anything that you do, man. If that's why I can't wait until 2022, 2021, man, or even 2020, bro. When you do
Yeah.
a seminar, bro, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it
Yeah.
happens, bro. You get these people who are, you know, your tribe, who they back you, they believe you, just how I
Yeah.
believe you. And it's like, nah, man, like they support you. So it's like you just be like, yo, I got Life of Abundance hoodies, and you sell them, bro, and people gonna buy them because they believe in you. You know
Right.
what I mean? And as long as you have a tribe, bro, they gonna rock with you through and through.
I never looked at myself as a motivational speaker. It just came naturally, because I just wanted to help people. And how I talk to the people on cameras, how I talk to, my friends. I keep it 100. I don't bullshit, bro. If I see that you're not putting in the work, but I'm going to let you know that, bro, you need to get your shit together. Like, I don't sugarcoat shit. I think that's the reason why my channel grew so fast. I just give it to them raw. You know what I'm saying? Just,
Raw, bro, and people
yeah.
want that, bro. Like we live in a world where we live in a world where nothing is ever raw and authentic. Like
Yeah.
everything is always. Even when we look at TV, it's edited.
It's
You know,
sugarcoated. Everybody just
when we look at
sugarcoat shit.
when we look
Yeah.
at Instagram, it's edited. And you're a very raw and uncut individual, and you give it to people how they want. People want it raw. Like they want it real. They want to feel something, you know?
Yeah.
So bruh, yeah, it's definitely, man, like you do that, bro. And that's why people fuck with you, because you have this no bullshit approach, and approach that's real. And people want the real. They always do.
Yeah, and that's how I learn, bro. I cannot learn when somebody sugarcoat shit. I need to hear, okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do that? You gotta let me know so I can, benefit from that. But anyways, bro, do you have anything else to say to the people? But we've been on this for like a half an hour, bro. Do you have
Yeah,
any
bro.
like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have anything else you gotta say?
The last thing that I would say is just embrace the
Let's
now.
hear it.
Embrace the now. Embrace the now. I don't, even when you're brushing your teeth, focus 100% on brushing your teeth. If you're drinking water, focus 100% on drinking that water. If you're going to sleep, if you're working on one task, like that's the biggest thing that I've learned over during quarantine, is literally just giving 100% effort to whatever the task is at hand, man. That's my last thing.
Yeah, the power now is very important because like I said before, I just want to go off that because when you are focused on the future, you're focused on the past, you're not focused on the task at hand. Your mind, your heart, and your soul is not in the right place. It's not aligned. But when you focus on the present, you have power over your mind, heart, and soul, and that's where you need to be. So thanks a lot, Tevin, man.
I
So
appreciate it.
tell me your Instagram, your Twitter, so you let them know, bro.
Yeah, man. So I just be on Instagram, but you can follow me on at
You know.
TEVIN.JORDAN. I almost forgot. Tevin dot Jordan.
Yeah,
Jordan with that.
and his Instagram is going to be in the link in the description, guys. Thank you for being on with us, bro. Appreciate
It's
you, bro.
good, bro. It's
Well, I'll
good.
talk to you later, man. Peace.
All right, man. Peace.